So that's just something to look into, I guess. How are we doing, everybody? I hope you're all well. Good evening to you all. If anybody's new here, make sure you give me a follow. Is everybody doing well? Is everyone healthy? Yeah, just tap up your screens, everybody. Share this out if you can. Yeah, seems to be hard to get people to stick around today. I don't know. They'll just kind of scroll past me. Yeah, I'm trying my best here, but I don't know. I'll just put this as the title for you. Hi, Connor. Thank you for the share. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Welcome to the live. Hi, Chloe. Welcome in. You all right, guys? What's that? What are you saying, Connor? If you're not going to be serious, then maybe just go on and do something else. So I ain't got any time for that. GNG, thank you for the likes. How you doing? I ain't got any time for any BS, just to let you know. So any BS, just gonna get rid of it. Doesn't waste your time. But is everyone all right tonight, though? Hello to you, Gary. Good to see you again. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Yeah. So what you all been up to today, people? You all had a good day then? Yeah. So let's just see how this goes, and yeah, what's this? My friend Chloe really likes you already. Well, let's yeah. Well, sorry, but I'm good. Anyway, hi, Katie, Alex. Thank you. I just used a clay product. Yeah, I just did it for the front of the hair. But okay, Callum, I'm good. There's just some trolls now or something. I ain't got any time for this crap, like I said. Yeah, Pink Penguin, how you doing? Good evening to you. Hope all is well. Is anyone watching over on YouTube at the moment then, or just let me know if you are. Sorry if I seem a bit boring tonight, but I'm just kind of chilling at the moment. So I'm not really in the mood to be like all hyper and all that. Like Marie, you all right? Um, yeah. So yeah, if anybody's new here, make sure you give me a follow. Yeah. So who's watching on YouTube at the moment then? I don't see any comments coming up. So hello, Marie. Hope you're well. What does that stand for? NFRT. Let me know what that stands for. Yeah. All right. 67 what? Hi, Bruce. Hope you're well. Good evening to you. All right. So yeah, yeah. Just draining when you get mostly just a bunch of trolls and whatever into the chat. Not much real people. It seems. Something my ex used to say to me. Bit of a joke. What's that? Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Right. I don't know what it stands for. Why are you asking? Or it's just one that I got for friggin' super drug. So, yeah, it's one of the golden ones. Uh, it's just a play that I got really, but yeah. Thank you for the rose, Marie. Yeah, I just ain't got any energy for any nonsense. Just can't be bothered with it. That's Sarah, how you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Yeah. Who are you listening to? This one's called Finch. The band's called Finch. Do you like this music? There's actually a game called Burnout Revenge. I used to play it when I was about 10. Yeah. Kind of brings back some memories. Is everybody okay tonight then? Hope you're all well. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. Yeah, I like this kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah. What's your favourite? Who's your favourite artist? I don't know really. I don't know. There's a lot out there that are good in their own way. But there is one called Mike Patton that's just on another level. So I could say him just in terms of like his technical ability. But yeah, there's a lot of musicians that are good in their own way. But is everybody okay tonight then? Hope everyone's well. I'm just going to the YouTube site. I don't think there's anyone chatting over there, so just check that. It's friggin' dead. Hi Ashley, how you doing? Yeah, there's nobody chatting over on YouTube there. Yeah, so welcome everybody on TikTok side. Dead as hell in here, so don't have to work. Oh yeah. No, I don't really wear sunscreen. And why are you asking anyway? What's it got to do with you anyway? People are just getting really annoying. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I just kick people out if they just get annoying. I ain't got any time for any nonsense. Yeah, there's a lot of trolls, Rob. It just does me head in. It's just draining. Just draining to have all these people just trying to. All right, okay. Whatever. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go soon because I really can't be asked for this. I might just. There's a lot of them tonight. I don't know what's going on. Probably because it's weekend, but then it's like I don't know. But then it's the holidays, so they're out all the time now. But yeah, I know there's some odd ones in there. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't even seem like there's a lot of real people in here tonight. But apparently, like when there's mods in the chat, they tend to go and just move on a bit more. Is everyone okay though? It's just kind of making me just want to like go off, but then again, that would give them the satisfaction that if you saw me just pack it up. So yeah, hi Kyle, hope you're well. Are you real? That's good then. But yeah, I'm all right, thank you. What's your name? Three dots. Hi Wildfire, how you doing tonight? Hope you're well. But we're not going to give these people the satisfaction of just like giving into it and just stopping. You know, it's like whatever. Let them just say their crap and just ignore it. You know, we're not going to give them the satisfaction. Yeah, is everyone okay tonight then? If you're new here, please give me a follow. Yeah, so tap your screens, everybody. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to grow this account and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, guys. It all just feels a bit kind of like just feels a bit like futile when trying to like kind of do things. And nothing ever feels like it works, or it just ends up being banned or whatever. I don't know. Hello to you, Sub Barter. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. Yeah, so hopefully, you can help me out here. Hello, Bosra. Been following you for a year and you never give up. Yeah, no, I've tried to on YouTube a while ago, I remember, but But like, just I was making all these kind of titles that were quite provocative of like saying that I would, you know, be bigger than all these people. In fact, you know what? Maybe I should put that in the title or something just to see if it works again because that actually got people kind of like watching me over there. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, just anyway, let's see if that works. Hi, pretty smile. Hope you're well tonight. So, because what I did is I would put I stick in bed, don't you? Okay. Hope you get well soon. Oh, yes, I live in York. Why? You? Hope everyone's well. Well, you know where I am. Well, I'll just, okay. That's not really funny to joke about, though, is it? Oh, you're in Hull. Oh, yeah. I live in Dover. Okay. I mean, LGBTQ community, like, it's like just, like what do I not like about that? As long as they're not trying to ram it down people's throats, then I don't mind whatever. But as long as not trying to, you know, they're taking over. I mean, like I think there's like you could argue that things are going too far with like say the like drag and things like that at the young age, so, they're being kind of like you know getting exposed to things like that too early and things like that. So I don't want to keep talking about this sort of stuff, but yeah, everyone's got their own opinions as to how Tom Bowers. But I mean, I think it's just yeah, I don't know because it's like I think they want us all just arguing about stuff really. It's like what we're supposed to do. How much did you bench today? I mean, did I not like say how much I did? But you were just being nasty earlier. But you probably just think it's all funny. It's like I don't even know who you are, and you're just trying to like. I left just before you did bench. It wasn't really particularly heavy. I was just kind of like, thank you for the follow, Rob. Like I said, I don't really do bench how a lot of people do it. I use full range of motion, but I know some people say that you shouldn't do that. But that's how I do it. Which sort of like, yeah, hi Becky to thank you for the likes. People, you get the people doing the arch in the back, and it's like probably be able to like lift a lot more doing it that way. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I couldn't tell if you were just trying to make snarky comments and stuff, trying to say that I wasn't doing anything. Thank you for the likes, Mary. I don't know who you are, and it's like you just seem to make a lot of snarky comments and stuff. You don't even show your face. You don't. We don't know who you are, so how can I trust you? Thank you for the rosemary. Um, but yeah, that family. I mean, I don't really talk too much about family on here, but yeah, I don't know. It's just everyone seems to want to know so much about me, and it's like I don't really want to get too much into personal stuff. I'd rather talk about other things than me. I'd rather talk about the weather than talk about me, to be honest. But yeah, troll is just. And hi, Alito. Thank you for the likes. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Anybody's new here? Please can give me a follow. Yeah, that would be great. But um, 'cause, 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 um, 'cause what's going on there? Why is it gone funny? What's going on here? Where's the chat disappeared? Hang on. So if this swipe left to close, what's going on here? I don't know. But it's like, I don't know. It's like I can't tell people being serious. Like, what's going on here? In TikTok live. Why is it acting funny? Hang on a second. Let me just back out of it a second. I don't know, guys. Wait one second, guys. Alright, I don't know. Just swipe left to close. It's not doing anything. I mean, swipe left. I don't know. It's just frozen up now. Maybe I'll just have to give it a bit of time to sort itself out, really. But is anyone on the YouTube side? I don't know. It's frozen up in a second. Perhaps I'll just hang on. Right, I can't see anything right now. It says swipe left to close. It's not. Hang on. Just close it out with this thing a second. Right, just close the app and then come back into it. It's kind of annoying sometimes. It just messes up. But yeah, if anyone's still on the YouTube side, let me know. It's just every time I close off the app and then come back in, and go and lose viewers. I don't know. Just kind of annoying, but that's what it is. Oh, wait a second, guys. Anyone still there? All right, okay. All right, let's try it again now. Yeah. Okay, is everybody okay tonight? Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, thank you for the guest. Thank you for follow, Rob. All right, so with the bench press, it's like I said, I do full range of motion, and a lot of people like do this crazy arch in their back, and where they can be like, oh well, I did a bench press. I did like 2 inches of range of motion or something. They call that a bench press. It's just like, does it really count? I mean, I don't know, because some people can create some crazy arch in the back if they got like some crazy like level of flexibility or something. Then it becomes more of a flexibility kind of thing than an actual strength test, then, doesn't it? If you just how much can someone contort themselves into a certain shape so that they only have to bench 2 inches? Shouldn't it then be considered more of a flexibility competition rather than a strength one then? Because it's like the more you flex yourself like that, then the more you can just like decrease the range of motion, get that leverage then, and you're not actually going through the full range of motion. Yeah. Everybody okay anyway? Welcome in, everybody. Share this out if you can. Hello, Sharon. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the likes, everyone. But yeah. So if everybody, let's see how it goes with the YouTube thing. If like I'm good tonight, Jamie. You sure you're okay? So I'm okay. So I'm getting lots of trolls and stuff, and it just gets annoying. But trying to just learn to deal with it. Really, yeah. Trolls are everywhere, but yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on that bench press? And it just becomes more about like how much you can contort yourself, create this sort of shape with your back, and you just kind of. So this is bench, right? So if you're lying flat and you're having to like, let's say you're doing the bench press, let's say, but then you contort yourself, and then the range of motion is like halved. But then the more you bend yourself, it's like some people can like, it's like they say, oh, as long as your ass is touching the bench, but then they'll create this arch in their back. They're not like actually on the seat, and then they're not. They should be like completely like kind of what they call like what's it called hollow body or whatever. Their lower back should be on the seat, I think, to be considered like a true bench press, going through the full range of motion. You know, because if you think about in like a real life scenario, when you're ever going to be in this kind of arched position, in this awkward kind of position, you're going to be pushing stuff in this sort of way, usually. I mean, I sound good and I doing. It's just, to me, it's just kind of ridiculous, but I don't know. I don't do the whole arching thing. I don't know. That's not how I do things really, but if you want to do that, okay, cool. But it's just like, it's like how much can you contort yourself to then have like 2 inch range of motion? I think one of them had literally like an inch range of motion because they could just bend up their spine so much that their body was pretty much just touching like almost coming up to like where their arms come up to. So like they have their arms up, but their body's up that far that it's like there's not much of a gap, and then it's pressing up like a couple of inches. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Oh wow, you did a 400 kilogram bench or whatever, and I spring I doing because they did like a 2 inch range of motion or something. Not maybe not 400 kilograms, maybe 300 kilograms. But okay, what worked? And about with TikTok and stuff, but I don't know how you doing, Taylor. You're right. Welcome in. Hope all is well with you. Yeah. So what you guys up to tonight? Then hope you're all well. Yeah, Tanya, how you doing? Welcome in here, people. Thank you for the likes. Yeah. Hello to you, Anusta. How you doing tonight? Welcome in here. If you're new here, guys, make sure you give me a follow. Quietly chilling, just listening to you live. Nothing exciting on my side. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Hi, it's YR. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, if you're new here, please give me a follow. Hello, Realism. Is that like autism or something? Hi, Lisa. I am on the autism spectrum, and yeah, I don't really like to see it as like a, you know, to me it's like, yeah, I'm a little bit different, but like I can still do what anyone else can do. I don't want to let it define me as a person. Because some people have this mindset where they let it define them as a person. They identify with. They think that that means that their life is pretty much just like determined by that. It's not really. You determine how your life goes. If you really want something, then you work for it. But yeah, and certain things might be a little bit harder, but then the payoff's going to be a lot more rewarding, though. Right, Liz? The thing is, right, what comes easy in life tends to be a lot less rewarding. Hi Grace, how you doing? Yeah. Um, it's like whatever's harder is more rewarding, is what I've come to realize. If something came so easy, then you would just take it for granted. So it's actually a blessing in disguise when things come harder, and you're probably going to end up actually working so hard you end up, you know, going in front of everybody else because those that were born without, they tend to because they were lusting after what they're deprived of. So, for example, if you were born and then you did, let's say you start growing up and you were not that popular, then you might start kind of now this can get toxic as well, but you might look at ways to improve yourself to become more confident or whatever it might be, and you end up actually using whatever weakness that you have ends up becoming your strength because it made you work so damn hard that you overcome those you know genetics or whatever. Hi, Lady Dragon, how you doing? So we have to see the positive in it all. That the challenge actually makes the reward more rewarding, actually, if you get me, because that hard work that we put in to get there, we realize that that how sort of significant that thing is. You like this food, yeah? That's good. Poison Ivory, how you doing? Welcome to my live, everybody. If you're new here, please give me a follow. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, just keep tapping up your screens, everybody. Thank you. But yeah, just let's get this shared out if you can. But I just want to just keep on doing my thing, and you know, hi Nicky, how you doing? How is your mental health these days? I mean, it's okay, I guess. But hello, Becca, how you doing? But it still has some issues of like I said, overthinking and just struggling with uncertainty, and there's other issues as well. But yeah, it's just and you'll get people say, "Oh, but we all suffer that." It's like, yeah, but it's like it's still a issue that you know we have to deal with, and sometimes it's like some people will just kind of dismiss mental health. Like I said, they'll dismiss it as like, "Oh, well, it's just you know people are so spoiled." Blah 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 blah. It's like, well, it's like people just don't want to listen to struggles of other people, and they just I don't know, just kind of you're so entitled, blah blah blah, or whatever they'll come out with, whatever snarky comment they come out with. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like so we either break down the stigma of it, and so then when people actually try and talk about it, then they're then demonized as being entitled or selfish or blah blah blah, narcissistic because no one takes them seriously. So then, yeah. Anyway, is everybody okay tonight? There's really nothing worse than hoping you feel better soon. It's really tough struggling on. I mean, I'm not alone, but I do have someone that I talk to. It's good that I've got all the people online that I can reach out to as well. But I have someone that I talk to regularly about some issue and stuff like that I'm going through, and it's like so it helps a bit to kind of because then they can kind of give you some level of clarity and like a second opinion because it's like sometimes you need that second opinion just to kind of give you a bit more kind of a sense of clarity and reassurance because oftentimes we're uncertain about things and then sometimes someone can be help to reassure you, but they can also be pragmatic as well and not just you know they'll be realistic and they'll not just give you bad advice that's going to end up you know sabotaging you as well. So it's important to have people that are not just going to blow a bunch of smoke up your ass and just tell you what you want to hear for their own agenda. it's important to have someone that will just tell you straight that, you know, I always second guess my feelings too. Sometimes need a reality check for a loved one. Yeah, exactly. And it's good to check in with other people as well and make sure that they're doing well. And I should probably do that more. But it's like I don't know where to even start with that though. But yeah, we should be trying to check in with each other. That's one thing. I was gonna try and get a video out today, but I didn't get around to it. I didn't have time. But I was also like, yeah, I was charging my phone when I got back as well. So I ended up getting kind of distracted. I ended up going to the gym. So I ended up staying out a lot longer than I was meant to. But sometimes it's good to change up your routine a bit. So I was doing this workout down at the park, and then some people turned up, and then it kind of ruined it. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go to the gym then do a bit of a session there and film that. It's just that I did feel a bit uncomfortable with like filming it in there, but you know, because some people might not like it. You're not supposed to without permission, but I was like, okay, whatever, we'll just take a risk. You know, I don't really care, whatever. You know, right? So yeah, is everybody okay tonight then? Hi, Linda. Always wanted to take bids out and about, but it's definitely awkward. Yeah, it is a bit. So I don't know what I could say about that, but was a thing of exposure therapy where you over time will just kind of get used to it, but you have to kind of build yourself up to it first and just build up your confidence slowly with lesser daunting tasks. Like for example, if you have a fear of spiders, then you would first of all maybe like you would say, you know, look at a drawing of a spider or something, or a picture of a spider, and you would hold a toy spider or something. It's like there's ways of ramping it up to it so it's not so uncomfortable. That's what I'd recommend anyway. Hi, Ariane, how you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, that's right. So if you can find a way to kind of do a lesser thing like that that you don't find so daunting. Hi, Peggy. Hello, Penny. Everyone okay tonight then? Hi, Joy. How you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Kirsty. How you doing? Hi, at 420. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just change the title because I don't think it's going to really matter anyway. On YouTube. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Hi, Jessica. Hello, Karen. Hope you're well tonight. Are you okay? Danny, how you doing tonight? Hi, Chris. How you doing? Nice to meet you all. Hi, United. How you doing? Chris, thank you for the likes. Those Skull, thank you for the likes. Intern, good to see you again. How are you tonight? Hope all is well. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Show me out if you can. I don't know. Kind of dull in here tonight. How are we doing, everybody? I hope you're all well. If you're new here, please give me a follow. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Sorry if people find me boring, but yeah. Hi Felicia, how you doing? Thank you for the likes. How are you tonight? Hope all is well. Hello Hafsa. Um, Meryl, how you doing? Hope you well tonight. Hi Barry, how you doing? I think I just worry about the people in my area poking fun at my videos. How do you deal with that? Yeah, I don't really know too many people in my area, so yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. I try to just kind of not really bother about all that because I don't really, I don't really have a lot of friends in my area to be honest. So yeah, anyway, but I would just say like, let them, whatever, if people want to poke fun at it, then let them, if that's what they want to do, then that's their problem, isn't it? It's, no, I'm not like talking about that stuff, Barry. Um, anyway, everyone okay tonight then? Like, I wasn't doing that to try and get someone like that. Thank you for the likes. Um, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Boss Lydia. Hi, Leanne. How are we doing? Thank you for the rose. Um, just one more, Steve. How are you doing tonight? Hope everyone's well. So anyone on YouTube right now, let me know if you're still there. Yeah, is everybody okay? Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Hi, Donald.
Hello, my name's Donald. My name's Donald J. Trump.
Yeah. Everybody okay? Hope everyone's well tonight. Hi, Jordy. How you doing? Hi, well, thank you tonight. Welcome in here. Yeah. Nice to meet you all. Thank you, Alex, back there. Yeah. Is anyone like interested in like working out and getting fit? Let me know. We can maybe talk about that. I was thinking about doing some kind of like, group thing where people would pay like a monthly fee and they would get like a, oh, thank you, Felicia. So we wanted to do something like that where we get people together to do workouts from home and just kind of like, and we will just kind of like be part of a community where we'd be trying to encourage each other and help to coach each other to become better. And yeah, yeah. Hi, how's it going? Hope you well. Thank you for the whole choice favor. So yeah, if you're wanting to like, you're not, if you're worried about what people are going to think of you in the area, then screw them, whatever. You just got to laugh back at them, because they're probably, just kind of miserable at their own lives, because if you're so happy with your own life, you're not just going to like laugh at other people for trying to actually make a go of something. Usually they're suffering themselves, so it's like I wouldn't laugh at them necessarily, but like I would just be pitying them really. But yeah, Gene Max, how you doing? Like Ruby May, we have to kind of see it from like their perspective, where it's like they might be suffering themselves. So I say it's probably happening. Hi El, how you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Hi Victoria, how you doing? Hi Gift, how you doing? Hi Martha, how you doing? Hi Sariat, how you doing? Yeah, so everybody okay? Hope all is well. Yeah, very dead in here tonight. I don't know. Bit of a struggle really, but it's what it is. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Felicia. It's okay. Okay then. You take care then. Right, who else is in here then? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I was hoping it'd be a bit busier tonight, but yeah, I don't know. Is Tom Barrett still there? Who's in here then? No one really on the YouTube side, is there? They don't really watch me anymore over there, do they? It's got like over 2,500 subs on there. No one knows even watching me. But anyway, I've got to try and build it back up. So I get the viewers back up and whatever. Yeah. I don't know what to do to kind of like encourage more people. Yeah, nice CFC. How you doing? Well tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Tap up your screens, everybody. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for the hot me bouncing. How's your weekend going? It's all right, thank you. Bouncing back slowly. What was your name? Everybody all right tonight? Probably be putting the light on in a second. It's gonna be going dark. So yeah, I'll do it now actually. Yeah. Oh, Natasha. Okay, nice to meet you, Natasha. You've been here before, yeah? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here tonight, but it's kind of dead. It'd be nice if it was a bit more lively, but yeah, I've actually put it onto YouTube now as well, but I don't know. No one hardly watching it there either. Yeah, I don't know, guys. 29, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, friggin' dead. What is going on here? I don't know. I have this TikTok over 5,000 followers and got 5 people watching. That's a joke. And then YouTube, I've got 3,000 subs, 3 people watching. Fucking hell. I don't know. Hi, boys. Hello, James Clark. How you doing? Hope you're well. I don't know, guys. Probably won't be staying on very long if it stays like this, then, you know. It's up to you guys, you know. If you want to help me, then I just need to keep chatting away and stuff. Otherwise, I'm just going to wrap this up. I just ain't got time for any nonsense. Ugh. Yeah, pretty dead. There's no sticking around, is there? It's just, they'll just, scrolling past me. Yeah, I've been thinking, maybe I should just give up sometimes, but it's like, if I do that, then that's just weak. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe I should just get off here. I don't know, guys. just don't really see the point. Feels a bit pointless on here right now. Just like, whatever. Let's play this one. Hi, Toby, how you doing? There's not really anybody over on the side, so there's no point in bothering with that. Let's finish that one now.